Hey guys, it's Friday and it's Zachary's birthday. So, if any of y'all are friends with him, he would love for someone to tell him happy birthday since I'm going to zoom in, since he is stuck at home for this birthday. He is 19 years old today. Yep. Anyway, okay, so moving along. This is your last lesson of the week. This is chapter 16 and lesson 148. We're doing rates, okay, like unit rates. Pages 371 to 372. Okay. This stuff is kind of weird. Okay, I'm going to give you some examples. We're going to just jump right in and do examples, okay? All right. Unit rates are basically saying they're going to tell you, like if you go to the store, let me just write this down. Let's say Marcus earned $50 in 5 hours. And in the directions say find unit rate for all the examples I'm about to do here. Okay, so Marcus earned $50 in 5 hours. Unit rate, what they're trying to do is how much in 1 hour. Okay, so they'll give you how much in 5 hours, but they're wanting to know how much in 1 hour. Okay, so that's the best way to explain it. All you're going to do is divide $50, and you write it as kind of like a fraction. Actually, I'll write that. Okay, it's written as a fraction, kind of like the ratio that we did and stuff. Okay, so it's $50 in 5 hours. All you do is divide that. 5 goes into 50 10 times. So how much did he earn in 1 hour? He earned $10 because he divided. 5 goes into 5 1 time. We subtract, bring down the 0. 5 goes into 0 0 times. So how much did he earn? I'll put that right here. How much in 1 hour is what they're asking. Okay? So it's just 50 divided by 5. You get 10. Let me do another. The more examples I do, the better you're going to get. Okay, the next one, same thing, asking for unit price. Let's see, I should start using other people's names. Chloe typed 186 words in 3 minutes. Okay? She typed 186 words in 3 minutes. What they want to know is how many words in 1 minute. That's basically what they're asking. That's unit rate. So you divide 186 by 3. Three goes into 18 how many times? 6 times. 6 times 3 is 18. Bring down your 6. 3 goes into 6 2 times. So she can type 62 words per minute. So for 1 minute, she can type 62 words. It's pretty good, Chloe. Okay, another example. Can't use a kid's name here. 5 pounds of apples cost $3.75. That's all they tell you. And they want to know what is the unit price for, or the unit rate for that. Well, they're wanting to know how much for 1 pound. So for 5 pounds, 5 pounds of apples cost that much. How much for 1 pound? That's what they're asking. And again, you would divide. $3.75 by 5. Ramey, what do I do with this decimal? Put it right up on top. All right, so 5 goes into 37. How many times? 7 times. Subtract. 5 goes into 25 5 times. So it's 75 cents per pound. Ran out of room, sorry. Ignore that 5. So 75 cents per pound. Okay, let's do another. I'm going to do a lot. 8 projects in 4 days. Allie, where's Wingo? Make sure he's not in the garage. Okay, 8 projects in 4 days. What they're wanting is how many projects in 1 day. So again, we're dividing. Notice we're dividing each time. So 8 divided by 4 is 2. There are 2 projects per day. All right. Thank you. $24 to 2 hours. They're wanting to know how much in 1 hour. So we do 24 divided by 2. You get 12. So $12 for 1 hour. $12 per hour. Oh, here's another one. 520 miles to 8 hours. How much per 1 hour? How many miles in 1 hour? How many miles will you go in 1 hour? Again, you divide. How many times 8 go into 52? 6. 6 times 8 is 48. Subtract, you get 4. Bring down to 0. 8 goes into 40 5 times. So you can go 65 miles, in 1 hour, or per hour. 65 miles per hour. Okay? Okay. I think you understand what I'm doing here. Now let's talk about distance. Let's say they say, the directions say, find the distance traveled in the time given. All right. So let's say I have 3.5 hours at 60 miles per hour. And they want to know how many miles. Okay, well, if we're going 3.5 hours at 60 miles per hour, notice that's per hour. That's 1 hour. Okay, so 60 miles for 1 hour. That's what that's read. You can go 60 miles for 1 hour. They want to know how many miles in 3.5 hours. So in this case, when they're talking about distance, we're going to be multiplying. So it's 60 times 3.5. We're not dividing this time. Again, because if you can go 60 miles per hour for 1 hour, how many miles in 3.5 hours? So we're multiplying. That's 0, that's 30, bring down my placeholder 0, that's 0, 6 times 3 is 18. Add, I have 0, 0, 8, and 3 is what? 11, that's 2. How many total places behind the decimal? There's 1. So then my decimal is going to go right here. So basically what that is there's 210 miles. You will go 210 miles in 3.5 hours. Okay? Let's do another one. Nine hours. So they're looking again for distance. 9 hours at 70 miles per hour. So basically that's like you leave town. Okay? Again, they're wanting to know how many miles. Let's say I get in El Jefe, my Jeep. And just so you know, Jeeps don't do well at 70 miles per hour. El Jefe does okay, but Jeeps do not do well at 70. But let's say I wanted to go on a road trip. I want to travel. And it's going to take me about 9 hours. So if I drive on the highway 70 miles per hour, how many miles will I cover after 9 hours? So remember, 70 miles per hour. That's miles per 1 hour. So if I can go 70 miles in 1 hour, how many in 9 hours? So again, we multiply 70 times 9. 9 times 0 is 0. 9 times 7 is 63. So I will go 630 miles in 9 hours. You find it? Okay, good. 630 miles in 9 hours if I drive nonstop for 70 miles per hour. And that's not too bad on the highway, by the way. Okay, how about if I have another example? Again, this is distance. This is trying to find the distance traveled in the time given. 5 days at 225 miles per day. Okay, that's 225 miles for 1 day. Okay? So they're saying how many miles in 5 days. Allie, I'm almost done. Okay? So if you can go 225 miles in 1 day, we're going to multiply that by 5 to find out how many miles we'll go in 5 days. 5 times 5 is 25. 5 times 2 is 10. Plus 2 is 12. 5 times 2 is 10. Plus 1 is 11. So I'd go 125 miles in 5 days. Okay? All right, this is the last one I'm doing. 20 seconds at 12 feet per second. And they want to know that's 12 feet for 1 second. They want to know how many feet in 20 seconds. So if you can go 12 feet in 1 second, let's see how far you can go 12 feet in 20 seconds. 0 and 0. My placeholder there. 2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 1 is 2. So add that up, you get 240. So I can go 240 feet in 20 seconds. Okay? So keep in mind you're dividing when it's asking for unit rate because they're wanting to know for 1. This is the opposite. Distance is doing the opposite. They gave you for 1 and they want to know for more. Okay? So when doing your homework, it's going to be just like what I did here. Okay? All right, so I need y'all to do page 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh. 10. Okay, so you're going to do page 371 to 372. Hey, some of you are forgetting to do that second page, or you're doing it, but you're forgetting to take a picture and upload it. So make sure you submit both pictures, both pages. Do 1 through 21 odd. I said odd, boys and girls. Don't do even, don't do them all. Odd numbers, okay? That's like 11 problems. I think you can handle it. If you have any questions, let me know. I think you guys got it, but seriously, let me know if you have any questions. This will be due Monday. Okay, so start on it today, but know that you got the whole weekend and Monday to work on it. You do have a quiz Monday. And your IXL's due Tuesday. Okay? All right. Take care. Bye-bye.